happiness, or they want whatever it is that they want. But I guess like you coming in, you didn't realize what you were going to get.
No, see, what I was after a different mindset and everything.
Yeah.
I wanted to get out of my depression rut. I wanted to start moving forward, start getting the confidence back that I had years ago. I wanted to achieve. I wanted to put myself out there. I wanted to, be me again and get a bond with my partner. Because at one point we'd look at each other and it's like, I'm not the person you think I am, but I want to be the person you think I am because it's the person I used to be. I'm bouncing off other people as well. And through that and picking up my Bible more often and putting myself out there, stepping over the fence, instead of going, no, it's too bright and sunny over there, I'm happy in my little ditch. But
if you're anything like me, you generally reach for the Bible during bad times, but the script's being flipped and you're reaching it during the good times now.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Well, I'm setting up a fishing club for the church through the men's ministry. So all this faith that people put in.
This sounds amazing. I mean, and this is the interesting thing about the DFP. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. I know I can get guys to lose weight. I know I can help them build muscle, build confidence, and without knowing your backstory, and I mean, I wish we had a couple of hours to share your whole story, and everyone's quite time poor these days, hence the problems, but it almost sounds too good to be true. I mean, you have confidence, relationship is better. You're doing
well,
things.
You just got engaged on Friday.
Oh man, congratulations. Do you want to get engaged? Do you want to step up to things you never thought? Like, I want to share your story with you. Man, mate, what would you say to you before you committed to doing this?
Well, if me now could go back to before I did this,
yeah,
I'd get there and say, man, you need to wake up and see what's going on. The world out there is brilliant.
This program isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Like, you have to face those things. What was something that was challenging for you in this?
Accepting the fact that I've actually got to work to do this.
Yeah.
Accepting the fact that I have these issues that I need to own. And once I've owned them and accepted I have to do the work, it just started to build.
Man, I'm glad that you said that. I mean, I said this to guys when they apply. Like, people, like when I spoke to you, I'm like, this is where you are now. This is where you want to go. Are you willing to go here? Yes, I am. Cool. Come on in. And then they come in and it's like, oh, but I have to work? Yes, you have to work. It's their life. Essentially, you're going to save lives from making this video. That's some powerful shit.
To be perfectly honest, when I contacted you, I had actually logically worked that. I logically got there and said it was okay to end it all. I logically had doing that was the way to go.
Yeah.
I let logic take over my emotions.
And about 15 men just this year in that same situation. Planned it out, insurance for the family, that kind of thing. And like, obviously I'm fucking glad that I brought him back from that, but
yeah,
it just scares me as well, man.
It's scary to be able to sit there and go, I have logically planned this. Everything is logical. I'm causing stress here. If I wasn't here, they'd be better off. My kids have got a stepdad. They're doing so good with him. They don't really need me around. And got all this going in my head. I'm not going to say silly stuff because some people might not find it silly. But at the time, it wasn't silly to me. I got there and I'd logically planned it out and justified.
No, I totally get it, and I can share this with you because this is what I do. I mean, throughout my 20s, I wanted to shoot myself in the head, and the only reason I didn't was because many of my friends did the same or similar things. So I didn't want to leave that pain. But while I was here, I'm like, well, being in pain kind of sucks. Why don't I do something so phenomenal that I can save lives?
when you first spoke to me, to that person who was just existing, to somebody now who's pretty much living. Okay, I didn't go and lose. I haven't gone out to lose weight or to strengthen my body, but I've gone out of my way to strengthen my mind. So I've been using your techniques to strengthen my mind, to strengthen the person who I need to be mentally to get there and overcome my situation, to put myself out there, to accept the world as it is, and to accept me going out into the world, stepping out of my comfort zone and becoming the person I need to be happy.
So I'm 33, Pete. How old does that make you? You'd be about 21, yeah?
I wish, yeah. I'm 44 on the 27th.
Yeah, this is another thing I wanted to talk about. Men, particularly Australian men, like, they're fucking stubborn. And I think, you young punk, you don't know me. You know, I've got kids, I've got a mortgage, like, was that a thought that crossed your mind?
No, not at all. Not at all. I just saw somebody there who was genuinely wanting to help. Exactly. And you're doing a great job.
Appreciate that.
Honestly, I would recommend you 100%, man. You've brought me back. You've brought the old me. The person I am now is the person I turn into when I put my rescue uniform on. As soon as I took my rescue uniform off, I'd go back to being that shell that was just existing.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a uniform on. I'm not sitting by a pager, living my life by that. I'm not using I can't go to church because I'm doing God's work through my SES or the CFS, or no, I can't go out this weekend because we're expecting high fire danger, so I'm got to be close to the station. I'm not making excuses not to do things. I'm making excuses to do things.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to sit at home all day because I'm going to do this. There's my excuse for not sitting at home all day. So, for example, this morning I got up,